The money you are busy sending to ladies, living fake life. See, it is during appraisal you will now realize that fake life is taking much of your money, many. Mr. Joy, does it take anything to make the food balanced? In the morning, take gari. In the afternoon, you take gari. In the evening, you now put the gari in hot water, turn it to eba. And when they ask you, you say, that is one thing I like about myself. I can eat this gari for 1 month. And I know they tire for something quick. Now, it's not about you being tired. It's about being healthy. For some of you now, there is no day you don't drink carbonated drinks. You like the way it feels on your throat. You will do it like this till the thing finish. You're not like, What you don't know, what you don't know is that the joy, the momentary joy you think you are benefiting, you are exposing your body to harm in the long run. Now, when you sit down and you are looking at the way you are treating yourself physically, how about people who are complaining that nobody likes them? But the real challenge is that if you open your mouth, people cannot stand the odor that comes up. You just say, how far? And the person just move back. And you are suspecting that that spirit that is always making people not to like us in our family, you see it back. Why would a lady say yes? She has not married you. Familiarity has not entered yet. Meanwhile, there is no hygiene. People complain that there is no favor in their life. Meanwhile, people don't know you yet, so the first metrics they use to assess you is your physicality. Before they can now know your character. You know there are people that if they enter this hall now, everybody will become careful. Just because of how they look. They have not done anything wrong yet. Just by your appearance, you just start whispering to somebody, where your phone, they hold on where. Just the way he looks, his physicality makes him unfavorable to everybody. When you begin to appraise these things, now you say that people always think that you are a bad boy, that you are a wayward lady. Look at the way you dress. Do you think men see your heart? You say people are spoiling your name everywhere. Look at the way you present yourself. From your physicality, you must investigate this appraisal. Look at the way you carry yourself. You know, let me ask you a question. Please, don't misunderstand me. Imagine two scenarios. There's a lady standing here with her ears pierced 17 holes. With earrings, nose pierced. You know, where else do they pierce? A tongue? Okay, fine. With your tongue pierced. Then, and this person is a virgin. Never knew a man in her life. Then there's another club girl that wore a long printing skirt that reached her ankle. And she tied a hair tie, a turban. And there was just one earring here. And two of them now stand. As you enter this hall with the heavy prophecy on your life, who would you point that surely this is a person to be careful about? Huh? Do you know why? Your verdict is based on all you can see now. Nobody sees your heart. If you want to understand where disfavor is coming from, look at yourself. Don't look at any spirit. Look at yourself. Somebody said he has been applying jobs. There is no job anywhere. That he has been trying. That everywhere he goes to, they never call him for even interview. As he's talking, if you see the heavy dreadlocks on his head. Heavy dreadlocks. Which employer want to bring that kind of facility to his place? Please whisper to somebody by your side, say moderation. Come on, say it again like you mean it, moderation. I was telling a brother in ministry, people don't understand. Say there is no helper, no partner in the ministry. I say, oh God, how can there be a partner? You are living fake life all the time. Cars that are not your own, you are snapping, putting it online. You want to eat a meal that is not your normal type of food. You entered a 5-star hotel. Once in a while, you snap different picture, uploading it every day. Your helpers now think you are the one to help them. Because I'm telling you that when you begin to look at the reason why things are not playing out, most of the times you are involved. There are people here that didn't exercise from January up until now. Never exercising. When you talk to them about it, they will say, I beg, bodily exercise profited little. Meanwhile, you will soon realize by exercise, nobody is saying go and pay money in a gym if you cannot afford it. What happened to trekking sometimes? There are people sitting here, just because God increased your substance from the car is AC, office AC, house AC. So even to live now, even your legs are heavy for you. Once in a while, wake up in the morning, on Saturday morning, early. Just take a walk, stretch your leg, allow blood to flow well, exercise. See, the reason why I'm telling you these things, you will think that I don't want to be praying for you, that's why. But it has been proven. The man who abides by this law, he will gain more advantage than the one that ignores it. For want of time, I'm going to run a bit beyond the physicality side of this matter. I want all of us to become deliberate about physically doing an appraisal. For some of us, the room we are living in, the house we are inside, it needs urgent sanitation so that your mind can be healthy for next year. Because the way the room is looking now, if nothing is changing in that room, your next year will be harsh. There is need for mental adjustment first in the room. Even if you are not buying any new property, change the position of your cushion. Let a sense of newness enter the room. Remove those everlasting curtains. Wash them. Wash them. For some of you, the rug that is on the ground, the rug and the ground, they have gummed each other now. They've become one flesh. And you are looking at it and you want to shout Happy New Year in where? What is new about the house? If we raise some of your mattress up, if you see the junk under your bed, how do you think? That's why all of those demons that pursue you at night, with that kind of bed, what do you think your dream should be like? Some of you, if you take my advice and you go home now and you sweep, the dust you will remove from under your bed, it will full a rubber pit. Old boxers, old singlet, everlasting boxers, they die with this year. See, there are things that should not follow you to the next year. How can you wear boxers until it changes? It starts looking like pink, and it was once white. Then the boxers tear here. You change the position of the boxers. You are wearing it through the other end again. Physicality. See, do something physically that will remind your mind that I have entered a new season. It's new. Sometimes it's just a small change you will make, and your mind will become conscious that something new has started. New has started. Some of you, you never let go of things. Even when God blesses you, you hold on to everything. So when they enter your house, it's like a museum. Ancient things that you are supposed to give out, you will never. Your shoe from 2005, you kept it there. You are looking at it. You say, Kai, God has really helped some of us. See where we are coming from. Amen. Can we continue? Number 2, mental appraisal. Deliberately expose your mind to the capacity to receive the new. Every prophecy that speaks about a change of season must initiate a change of mind first. Nobody puts new wine in old wineskin. This same mind that was the result of 2024, if this same mind enters 2025, nothing will change. Because it is your mind that is who you are. As he thinks in his heart, so he is. If anything will change in your life, it will start changing from your mind first. See how even God changes us. He says, be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. It is the mind that sets the change in motion. So if anything will change in this coming year, something must happen to your mind. How do you improve the quality of your mind? Read books. Read. If you remain the same way you were in 2024, nothing is improving your mind. I can prophesy without prophecy. Nothing will change in your life. It takes first your mind to touch any result physically. There are belief systems that will die. You let it go forever. There are people that are so conscious of Satan in their family. If a cockroach make a sound by mistake in the night, they will be all night that day. Look at how your 2024 was. Many tireless nights. Sometimes an innocent cat was just strolling at night. A cat is a nocturnal animal, for God's sake. It is night cats should walk. And the cat was walking and you just saw it and started laughing. I said, I see you. You think I don't know what is going on there? Very, very suspicious of everything. No rest, as though you are the wicked. It's only the wicked that should not rest. Tell somebody mental transformation. I don't know the things you are going to sanitize out of your mind today. For some of you, it is a belief that there is an uncle, that it is until he picks your call that your life will finally make sense. You can make it without him. You can make it without his involvement. Don't tie down your life. Don't make your life to become dependent on any physical metrics that if it does not come, you are stagnant. Can your mind believe? Any barrier, any limitation, any embargo sitting in your mind. This is where demons work. They constitute strongholds. There are people here that expect sickness at certain season of their life. Every year, they have gotten to a point where they are expecting it even the coming year. When that time start coming, they start praying particular prayer point as a sign that they know something is coming. Abba, come on now. He that is in you, the scripture says, is greater. But people are more conscious of he that is in the world than he that is in them. Mental transformation. You've seen marriages from your family don't work. Your mom and dad had all kinds of crises. You now, as a young lady, as a young man, you are scared. You are very scared of taking that step, and it has constituted delay for your life for long now. You want to date a lady. You are already qualified. You are old enough to be married, but because of that fear, you are suspicious. You meet somebody, person pick a call. You say, who was that just called you now? Because of where you are coming from. You have seen that there was a crisis that was built around infidelity, and then it made you develop a sensitivity to that matter. There's now a mindset you carry that women cannot be trusted. You as a lady, you say men are cheats. You will delete that thing if what God promised you will enter your life in 2025. I don't care the people who you have met. Some of you Satan made sure you met from some Philistines in the days of your ignorance. And the way you know what they do to Massa is Wenaba, the way they winner your heart. Why is telling you are the love of my life? Before you took a deep breath and say, there was another picture. There was another person that he has been effectively working the same scope on. And now you have come to a point where you say, men are cheats. Until that mentality shift, what God has for you will never come to your life. Because